Hello and welcome to another Olympiad math video. So in this video we're solving for 9 to the power of x minus 6 to the power of x, which is equal to 4 to the power of x. We're just looking to solve for x here, so this one will be fun. First things first, please subscribe and like this video so I can keep making more content, and comment down below with any questions. So the first thing we're going to do is divide by 4 to the power of x. That way we can cancel out the 4 to the power of x and we'd be left with 1. So right now we have 9 over 4 to the power of x minus 3 over 2 to the power of x is equal to 1. When our numerator and denominator both have the same power, we can just move that to the outside of the equation, or outside of the number, like we did. Next, we're going to simplify our fractions. So this left one here can be reduced down to 3 over 2 squared, which is still to the power of x. Now we want to flip our 2 and x here, and how we're going to do that is to apply exponent properties. So if we had a to the power of b to the power of c, that's equal to b times c, or you can switch them and have c on the inside and b on the outside. So we're going to do that here. So we would have 3 over 2 to the power of x squared minus 3 over 2 to the power of x is equal to 1. Now that we have 3 over 2 to the power of x in both spots, we're going to let 3 over 2 to the power of x be equal to y, or u. We'll do u. And now that we have done that, we'll have u squared minus u is equal to 1, or we can subtract our 1 and we would have u squared minus u minus 1 is equal to 0. Now that is great for us because now we're going to use the quadratic equation to solve for u. So if you're not comfortable with the quadratic equation, I look at it a little deeper in other videos, but I will also be coming out with a video that dives deeper into it if you are not understanding, so stay tuned for that. But when we use the quadratic equation, we'll have u is equal to a negative times a negative 1 would be positive 1 plus or minus square root of negative 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times a negative 1, and that is over 2 times 1. And if we simplified that down, we would end up with a u is equal to a 1 plus or minus square root of 5 over 2. So let's move to our next page here. So we have a u is equal to 1 plus or minus square root of 5 over 2. And we also know that u is equal to 3 over 2 to the power of x. So if we replaced u with 3 over 2 to the power of x, we would have 3 over 2 to the power of x is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, as well as it is equal to 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. Now, with this guy here, the right side is going to be a negative value. And that's not possible to solve because if any number we plug in for our x value here will not make 3 over 2 turn to a negative value. So therefore, the right option is not possible. It does not exist. It cannot be solved. So that means we can just solve for our left side. So we're going to use the natural log function to solve for it. So if we add natural log of both sides here, natural log of 3 over 2 to the power of x is equal to natural log of 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. Now, using some log properties, if we had log of x to the power of b, that is equal to b log x. So we can move that exponent to the front of our logarithm. So we would have x log 3 over 2 is equal to natural log 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. Now, all we need to do to get x by itself is to divide our natural log of 3 over 2 on the left side. And so our final answer would be x is equal to natural log of 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, which is all over natural log of 3 over 2. Thank you for watching this video. Please comment down below with any questions and stay tuned for more videos.